สวัสดีครับ Welcome to Deesawat showroom at Sukhumvit 24. Right. I'd like to show you what Deesawat is doing at our showroom over here. Right. Deesawat is a family business. We are very specialized on teak wood outdoor furniture. Right. We've been doing the outdoor from the log yard to the sawmill to the kiln dry, all the process in-house by ourselves. Right. Teak wood generally is very well known for outdoor furniture. So that's why you can see that a lot of our collection over here are for outdoor projects. Right. Our best customer today are the projects in Japan, in Europe actually. We do OEM customized for several brands also. Right. But all this collection is actually our standard range that we are offered to the project in Thailand and internationally as well. Oh, this one also, you can see that for this summer cabana, right, we also have the butterfly cabana, which is like for the couple space. So a lot of hotels today are using it for the small pool area so that you can have a cozy space on that, right? And one thing I just want to show, the outdoor furniture has been changed. A lot of project requirements are using teak wood for indoor instead. Like this unit, we just show it in Maison last year in 2019. Right. After the project, we use it. We have customer in Japan who use it for the indoor meeting room area. Right. Why this is good about the meeting room? You can see that the shape of the shade and the pattern are like a natural look. So when you have the lighting effect, it feels like you are sitting under the tree. Right. So this one, we have a few projects who want it for projects work like office work and meeting area. So you can have a casual meeting with your customer. Right. Like this one, actually the table and the bench like this is a modular concept. Right. You can do and change and twist also. Oh, I forgot to tell you about what is good about Deesawat, because we are very strong in the quality of the wood. So whatever you see on the surface, it's the same quality as what you see underneath. Right. This is our specialty. Right. And also for indoor, we start doing a few items for indoor as well, like the bed like this. Right. We do in module with a cubic something square shape. So you have the canopy, you have the shade to play around for indoor as well. Right. And also, this is one of the popular collection also for the picnic set. Right. A lot of projects now, they are playing around with the concept of glamping. Right. That is a luxury camping or something. So some of this classic collection have a lot of demand for today. Right. And also, what about this unit? This is personal collection. This personal collection is actually indoor collection that we are using the fabric from Pasaya from Thailand also. So teak wood can be very comfortable and fit very well for indoor as well. One more thing, all the products that we show over here are without any finishing. That means that I just want to show you the quality of the wood itself, and the customer can request for non-finishing, oil finishing, lacquer finishing, or some stain finish. That can be done later on. Right. This is natural color of the wood. Right. And let's come to the back here. Right. Deesawat is offering more than the furniture. We have do the process like from log, from sawmill, from kiln dry, we do all process ourselves. So by the end, we always end up with all the offcut of the wood. What did we do with the offcut of the wood? We are using the offcut of the wood to do all the mosaic flooring, but we are not doing like some other factory. So we play around with the offcut in terms of teak wood offcut, walnut offcut, and also we have a rosewood. So we do play around with the pattern and the combination of timber. Right. But people know about teak for so long. A lot of people might ask, what happened to the teak wood today? Sometimes the quality is not as good as the teak wood before. What you need to understand is that in the market, there's two types of teak wood. Right. There's plantation teak and there's natural teak. Of course, Deesawat have both types of material. For natural teak, we are doing the concession direct with the Burmese government, and we have the teak wood from the sustainable resources. For plantation teak, we are doing the sourcing from plantation teak in Thailand. Let's see what is the difference. Come closely, right? You know, the wood grow year by year, so there's a yearing, right? That show each year the density, how it's grow. So for natural teak, you can see that the grain of the wood is very fine. But for plantation, of course, it grow very fast. Because after 15 years, it start growing very slow. But beginning, it grow very fast. That's why when the fast-growing tree happen, the density of the wood is not as good as the natural one. But if you can see from the side, of course, from the finished product, you won't see so much different, right? But from the grain of the wood, that explains why some of the wood quality is good, some of the wood quality is not good. That is the matter of the quality of the selection of timber. And also one more thing, Deesawat has been specialized for export for more than 45 years. So we are doing all the process for export. That means in terms of material-wise, we do a proper selection for each product. And also, we do a proper treatment. The treatment of the teak wood that required is actually only KD, clean dry, right? With KD or we clean dry all the wood to the moisture content of 8% to minimize the movement of the timber, right? Besides furniture, flooring, we also have door. Let's have a look. Right. Over here, you can see that we are showing a big panel for the door over here. Right. Deesawat is very strong in door production, but not normal room size. Because why? Teak wood have very good minimized movement in terms of the timber twisting and everything. So that's why our customer normally request for the very high door, which is like 2.40 meters, 2.50 meters, 60, up to 3 meters. Right. So most of the project and the trend for today for architect is that the doors they request to have from floor to the like the ceiling very high. Right. So the teak wood always end up to be used in the main entrance door. But in terms of design-wise, we try to create the texture of the wood that enhance the character of the wood as well. Like this is one of the most common or popular pattern that we are doing. It's like a slope pattern, right? How did we do that, right? What we do is that we are using the solid wood with a thickness of 35 to 45 mm, and we slope it piece by piece, right? And to do the jointing, we just use the proper dowel to connect all the pieces together, right? That's why when we do the 3-meter door, the movement is already minimum, because in general, we can control the movement of the timber to be minimized, but we cannot stop the movement of the timber. So we try to use the design to minimize or to solve the problem, right? Create the minimum movement and create less problem with the production, right? Let's come over here. Oh, this is another unit that I just want to show. All right. You can see today the trend of the furniture is not like a formal setting like before. We do a lot of mix and match, right? The coffee table, something like this, actually you can use it as a bench, right? And what my customer love about this one is that you have the planter box over here that you can put an ice and just chill your wine or drink, right? Or if you like something for green, you can use this as a planter for the green as well, right? And this unit is actually, we also do the scene with the pet. That means you have the space for a couple to sit, and this is the area where your pet can run around. Right, pet can have their own space, you can have your own space, and then that is a space that you can just look at your lovely pet and play with them. Right, this is one of the, in social media, like THAIGROOVE, we have a lot of PR for this collection as well. Let's come over here. Come. All right. So we are also doing a small scene, right? The flooring that we did, you can see that we are also can use it for the wall panel as well, right? The thickness of the material is only 8 millimeter thickness. So it can be easily used for renovation, wall panel, ceiling, and flooring as well. Right. Before we go, I just want you, this is my personal line ID. Right. So if you want to connect, you can just search for Jirachai to contact with me directly for the line ID. And you can also WhatsApp. Right. We have both of these for your connection to us. Right. Besides that, you can, of course, you can email or you can just use our website and contact to Deesawat at worldwideweb.deesawat.com. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you.